Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This your host, Key Talk. Check it out, man. Alright. I want to give a shout out to Notification Gang, Key Talk Gang, even though they're really the same thing, for rocking with me every single video. If you listen to my voice right now, go ahead and like the video, hit the notification bell so you get a notification every single time I drop a video. Anyways. So Future's artist Boston Richey has now doubled back, came back to spin a block on the, that video that was actually put out by 1090 Jake, the video of him inside of the interrogation room. That's like 53 minutes, where it looks like in that video, where you can hear him naming people, giving descriptions, saying how people was trying to, had a gun in front of them and all this other stuff, right? Well, of course, the whole internet is like, what in the blue hell, buddy, going outside right now? Well, Boston Richey has actually spent the block again and came out with a statement as far as all of the names and all of the incidents that he said he was telling the investigators in that room. He pretty much came back and said all that was cap. He was giving them wrong names. He was giving them wrong scenarios. None of that stuff was real. It was all an illusion. It was all just a get attention off of him and just, just pretty much just mix things up, cause confusion. When it comes to confusion, that's kind of what happens with a lot of stuff when people don't know really what's going down. So he pretty much said he just tried to throw them to a loop and try to confuse them. Actually, let me read y'all exactly what Boston Richey said. He said, nobody in that interview was a factual person. Stupid. I spent only that matter in that interview was wig, and I clearly say he ain't have nothing to do with and ain't nobody how y'all take advice from a white boy with tattoos who wanna be bland. Just speak on everybody's case when it come to the streets. Now So pretty much at the end of the day, it's gonna be up to the fans to decide whether they're still gonna back and support Boston Richey, because at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. Also, whenever it comes to like touring and stuff, now this may affect other artists that make the perception of themselves being street artists. Now this may stop them from actually taking them on tour and doing features with them and stuff like that. But for those artists that don't really consider themselves street, that ain't really pushing the street image, I'm sure they wouldn't have an issue doing shows and stuff with them at all. Or maybe those is just not really street, but they're faking like they're street artists and they're portraying that image to the youth. And it's all a big perception, which is a lot of the artists. A lot of artists ain't really gangsta. A lot of artists ain't really about that. They may have people on their team that's about that, but a lot of them, they ain't really about that. Now we'll just have to see how it goes. Anyways, new footage of Young Thug has actually hit the internet, and Buddy got his head, you remember how he was in the courtroom, and I believe he had told Gunna, keep your chin up, keep your head up, stay strong. Well, now it looks like Young Thug feels completely defeated. Buddy had his head driven into the desk inside of the courtroom. His lawyer, went and did some little thing, played with his back a little bit, tried to make him cheer him up, make him feel better. But it does look like that King Slime feels defeated. Anyways, so as you see on the video, King Slime got his head buried into the desk right now. You can see other people looking around and stuff like that, and you can kind of see the guard looking at Thug like, dang, he feeling bad. And then his lawyer kind of walks around. Thug's lawyer, Brian, still walks around, kind of like rubs his back a little bit, like, cheer up, buddy. But how things is looking, all his partners done folded on him. I'm talking about partners that he was in an interview saying that he know they gonna ride for him. I'm talking about that was he pretty much said in that interview as well, hey man, listen, if you're gonna fold, don't fold so fast. Anyways, so as more details come out about the Boston Richey issue, but first of all, how do y'all feel about it? Do y'all feel like Boston Richey is really Boston Snitchy like y'all call him, or do y'all feel like people is just chasing off Boston Richey because he's lit right now and he's rising, and do y'all think this will affect his career at all? And then also, how do y'all feel about King Slime? Let me know some. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.